You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Biraz da yaka takalım bunları. Niye olmasın?
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Hop.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Okay. Oo, sağlam da yakatıyorlar. Oo. Buradan kurtarmam çok zor. Kesin. Okay.
Don't know how much Rotling owes you, but everything in this house is mine. Want to get something back? Try the Vagelbud estate. Rotling's losing his last crowns at the races, I wager. Now get that.
Okay. Bunu bir yeniden denemek istiyorum. Daha önce de bu ikisini dövmemiştim. Bir deneyelim bunu. Tabi alan birazcık dar olduğu için biraz zor olacak ama.
I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too.
Okay, toplamda maksimum 3 tane deneme yapacağım. Olursa olur, olmazsa diğer opsiyonu seçeceğiz.
You're not. Regret this, mutant.
Alan birazcık dar olduğu için şurada yapalım. Okay, burası biraz daha iyi gibi. En azından ikisi birden olmuyor burada. Okay, diğeri de gelmeye başladı. Okay, birisini bayılttık. Oo. Çok iyi gidiyorduk ama o yumruğu yemeyecektik. Şimdi bize tek atabilir durumda. Hayır. Artık tek yumruğa kaldı sıra. Okay. Okay, en azından taktiğin işe yaradığını gördük. Ama şey yapacağız. Bir daha deneyelim. Önce üst katta çıkacağız. Orada kendimizi korumaya çalışacağız.
Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to.
Looking. You ain't.
Not.
You're not. Struck.
Biriniz gelecek mi peşimden? Okay.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Okay. Sanki bu biraz daha zormuş gibi geliyor bana. Okay. Birininkine bayağı az kaldı esasında. Okey, ikisinin de canlı bayağı azaldı. Belki yapabiliriz bu işi. Bu gitti. Sıra şunda. Okey, hiç bırakmayalım. Okey.
Tell me what you want. Damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vegal Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Şimdi şuradaki şeyleri alalım, lootları. Üst kata bir bakalım. Belki üst katta da bir şeyler vardır. Okey, şimdi kendimize bir tane yer bulmamız lazım. Bir hız... Okey, şuraya gideceğiz. Çünkü bayağı uzakta. Şimdi Vagabond malikanesine gidelim. Oradaki at yarışlarına bir katılalım. Ha, şu aşağıdaki adam galiba.
Don't have much of a choice before long.
Come now, old sport. We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh?
Which is coming?
Here's what we'll do. We'll make one more bet. If you win, I'll pay your debts and we'll continue playing. What do you say?
And if I lose?
One worry at a time, old chum. Well, I'll have to place my bet. Gods
Okay.
and men, dumbstruck with awe.
Rodlick.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art, at your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Count de Louverton kim?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
Tanıdığım iyi bir joker var.
Spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Abi bu çok kalpsizce, bunu söylemeyelim. Yarışı kazanalım.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider.
Far from
En
the
iyisi.
worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Peki yarış müziği niye başlamadı? Enteresan. Ben at yarışını biraz da yarış müziklerinden dolayı seviyordum. Okey, bir yerde dinlenmemiz gerekecek. Önemli olan bu dinlenirken bizi geçmesine izin vermemek. Kazandık.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Oh,
And she replied, religion is the opium of the masses, and that she'll not beg anyone for her life. As a flames she can
Oo, stajyer yapılmaya. Belki bu daha iyidir. Bakalım. Değil. Yanlış yere doğru gidiyoruz bu arada.
I'm a witcher! Hi-ya! My man carries his pitchfork like you, on his back. Oh, damn.
Okey. Şimdi geri dönelim. Bakalım her şey yolunda mı? Kabereyi açabilecek miyiz?
got a foolproof method for exercising witches. Looking to make some
Come by the Schneider. Grand opening tonight.
Grand of the evening, a performance by the illustrious duo Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
We start in G major and
I told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. Needs a minor key
but I wanted
to ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
Okey, her şey yolunda mı?
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical.
Aa.
But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your taste.
Oo.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. Now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. A boudoir is the perfect setting for a gallery. What about Rotterdam?
Biz buna R diyoruz literatürde.
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Okey, mekan artık biberiye ve kekik değil mi?
Never mentioned
İsmini mi
wanting to
değiştirdin
change
mekanın?
their name.
Rosemary in Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Peki ya koreografi?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't, but Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Ne zaman büyük açılış?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Memnuniyetle.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
Senin mantıklılığını övdü.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion. Priscilla, she's
What? Speak, man.
badly been attacked. They took her to Valmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Okey. İşler birdenbire karanlık bir ala girdi.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Peki bunu ona kim yapmış?
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Okey.
No need
O
to look
halde
astonished, gentlemen.
morglara
As a
bakalım.
surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Kendini tehlikeye atıyorsun.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy
Tam bir
assurance to
bro
make.
çıktı bu
Harder to
cerrah.
back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morning star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Okey. Morga girebilir miyim peki?
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Evet, hazırım.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion.
Göze çarpandan daha fazlası var bu
for
cerrahta.
himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took Matt. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Okay. Okey, enteresan. Gidip de gark olanların gark olanların saldırdığı kişileri koruyacağım ama gark olanları öldürürsem daha iyi olur diye düşünmüş ve bu işlere girmiş. Ah be. Bu özelliği seviyoruz.
How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Okey, bu gerçekten de kötü olur Priscilla için. Çünkü kendisini bir besteci olarak tanıtıyor, bir şarkıcı olarak. Ve bir daha belki de hiçbir zaman şarkı söyleyemeyecek.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastori. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Neyse ki yanlışlıkla ok attığım bir yer olmadı. Hadi bakalım, şimdi şuraları sırayla gezelim. Şimdi bir dwarf arıyoruz. Bu dwarf değil.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Bu da bir
Human.
insan.
Wrong body type.
Okay, bunlar dwarf.
That's gotta be him.
But this one's a she.
Aa,
Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
okay.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's more likely. Let's keep looking.
Ya bu?
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard.
Bulduk
Clothes
hedefimizi.
sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Ben Witcher'ım dostum.
Where?
Önce baştan başlayalım.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Okay, göz yuvalarını inceleyelim.
Burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Peki ağzının içine bakalım.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Peki ses borusu?
See this? Incision made in
Aynen
the voice
Priscilla'da
box.
olduğu gibi.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Ha. Acı çektirmek istemiş. Pekala
Let's
gövdesine
examine his
bakalım.
torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Peki göğüs yarısını inceleyelim.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute.
Bir tür
there's
ritüel
something
olmalı
else.
bu.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Peki yara izine bakalım.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Peki. Karnına bakalım.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay. And why his throat's scalded.
Okey, şimdi çok cerrahi kesikler var. Formaldehit kullanılmış. Bunu sıradan birisi yapmış olamaz. Peki ellerine bakalım.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor.
Oh,
Long
okay.
story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Bacaklarına bakalım.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Bence de
Yeah,
kötü
apologies.
zamanlama.
We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.